everybody, welcome back to IP Farms. Well, it's another beautiful day here. We got some sunshine, upper 50s for temperatures today and tomorrow before it rains again, so trying to take advantage of some of this pretty good weather and get started on some of these fence lines. I'm bound to determine that regardless of anything else this winter, I'm going to get these fence lines here cleared so that, you know, from the deck and the vantage point up there that we made, that Mom can see all the way down, you know, all the way to the big creek basically in the bottom and then this pasture. So got to get some barbed wire taken down in between the trees here. That's a big ordeal. I kind of quit on that back in the summer because of the bees and the just the temperatures really. So that's what we're going to get started on. I know it's kind of boring and monotonous, but bring you along for it. I'm not sure if that'll be all the video or not, but we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, I'm not real sure how many new people are here that don't know what's going on with the whole reclaim process of the farm, but you know, we kind of got it down to fence lines like I've said before, other than the hillside, which is right through that tree line, little creek, and then back up there is the hill. You know, I still got that to work on at some point, but I'd like to get these tree lines lifted up just to make it look better here from the vantage point up at the barn for observation purposes. And you know, we did start on this line, I believe it was last summer maybe. Beautiful cedar trees here. It just takes a long time to uplift them, and I don't know if any of you guys mess with cedar limbs that much, but they're aggravating. And of course everything's wet and mushy in the wintertime. That's the only drawback to it. So you know, it's hard to get the dump truck down here. If you bring a track loader, it makes a mess. So but the main thing we got to do first is get the barbed wire, so that's what we're going to attempt. All right, take you off high speed for a few minutes. I know there's nothing interesting about any of this to you guys. It's part of the reclaim process when you're retaking, you know, land back. And I've said it many times, anybody knew, you know, my grandfather had Black Angus cows for years, so basically everything here on the farm was fenced in at some point. And just like what I'm messing with right now is probably, I don't know, 50, 60-year-old barbed wire, if not more, that, you know, some of his original. And of course, over the years when, you know, Mom and Dad have had horses here, or, you know, whatever, we basically just came in and ran new barbed wire in between the trees. It never was done proper as far as, you know, clearing lines and just where we could get barbed wire stretched in between. The deer have wreaked havoc on it over the years, so none of it is one strand. You know, they'll pull it apart, get in between it. But barbed wire is my nemesis. I do not like it. And that's one reason why I put this off for as long as I have, because it's so time consuming, and I'm one of those people that I like to see progress, and I just feel like that after 6 or 8 hours of moving barbed wire, there's no progress. But you know, there's no other way to do it, honestly. I've dug enough barbed wire out of the final drives on the loader when I first started clearing the fields that I don't want to go through that again. Don't want it in tractor tires. So if we're going to be hay farming for a couple of years before I do anything else, then, you know, need to get it all up. So I don't know, guys, it gets dark early. I don't know how much of this I'll get. I really don't know when you'll be watching this. This might be a video that is a month or so down the road, you know, to like actually get down here and do some clearing or something. So we'll see. But I'll bring you along for whatever I can. All right, guys, sorry about the mess here on the desk. We're in the office. It's cold this morning, 27 here. We got a weird frost, hardest frost I've seen yet. It's not the coldest we've been yet, but anyway, might get you a clip of that in a second, but try not to get long-winded. This video is going to be all over the place. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's my GoPro or my computer or what, but I started losing footage. We started on some fence work the other day. Got a few clips of that, didn't want to bore you too much. Well, all it got was the intro to the video. I'm going to do some log jam clearing in the creek. Got a couple clips of that, didn't get them all. Cousin Scott actually came to get his trailer last night, today's Saturday. Took several clips of that, didn't get anything on that for whatever reason. So I'm not 100% sure if it's completely lost or not, but it's going to be all over the board probably. But anyway, wanted to try something different today. I'm going to take a page out of a good friend's book, Mr. Will at Faraway Farm. If for some reason you're here and you're not subscribed to him over there, go there and check him out. Faraway Farm here on YouTube. Super nice guy. Really enjoy his commentary and the accent and all what he's got going on. But long story short, he did some footage the other day with a helmet cam on some felling of timber and skidding with his 4D crawler, and turned out really great. I really enjoyed that footage. I always have on helmet cams, especially with people using chainsaws. So I've done it before, way back in the very beginning with a cheap camera. So I'm going to pull a page out of his book. Sorry, Mr. Will, I enjoyed it. I'm going to try it again. Simply because it's 20-some degrees, I'm going to have waders on, we're going to be in the creek, and I'm going to be trying to run the chainsaw cutting the log jams out of the way. So hopefully the footage goes well. If it does, hopefully you enjoy it. If not, it'll be on the bank footage. My buddy's here today. May get some trailer action, I'm not sure, but like I said, this is going to be all over the board. So the cold weather is definitely wreaking havoc on my camera equipment for right now. Might be time for an upgrade. So let's see what we can do. It's like Christmas time. Got a hard frost last night. Thing's got a white glaze to it. No ice, just frost. Look, Jack's already out for his morning snack, I guess. Eating briars. Anyway, pretty neat. Okay, well, my buddy's in the service truck. It's wet and nasty down here. We're walking. I'm not sure how bouncy the footage is going to be, but like I said before, Mr. Will at Faraway Farms, go check him out here on YouTube. Amazing footage on his last video or two with the helmet cam. I've got all these contraptions, the body camera mounts, the wrist mounts, the head mounts, all that stuff. You know, started big back in YouTube back in the beginning. Like it went anywhere. But anyway, never really used them with a GoPro. It bounced too much with those cheap cameras, so we're gonna try it with this. This my GoPro 8's got what they call that hyper boost. It's supposed to take out a lot of the movement when you're walking and doing stuff. So figured I need a little exercise, getting a little heavy here at Christmas time, putting on the pounds. So we're walking down here towards the log jam. So we've got the chest mount now, so I might try both of them, the chest mount and the head mount, and see what kind of footage we can get. It'll be something a little bit different. Got my waders on. It's probably, I just think it's warmed up to about 30 now. The frost is dying down finally. So let's go jump in the creek and see what kind of trouble we can get into. All right, well, if I fall, let you guys see it, I reckon. It's still up a little bit like it was yesterday. I thought it would have died down by now. But let's see if we can get you some awesome footage here of Nelson busting his tail. Oh Lord, it is kind of deep there in spots, I reckon. Not too bad. It's just where it's washed around the logs. Pretty silty though. Well, I don't know how much you guys are enjoying it, but put you back on the chest here for a few minutes. We'll see what we can do with that. I don't know how deep it is over there. Guess I'm gonna crawl across and see if I can figure out how deep that is. I reckon find my glove here. What a mess. Massive log jam down underneath. Oh. See, is that bottom? Yeah. We're getting there, guys. Slowly. I'm about to sweat to death. It's already warmed up some. Probably about 35. Yeah, guys know how bad I sweat in the summer. There's not much difference in the winter. Well, I am wasted. I'm finished for today as far as tromping around in here. It's killing me. I'm out of shape. Tromping around in the logs and the debris and the water, trying to move all this stuff, but knocked a big dent in it. Got both sides of the pathway cleared up. I'm gonna have to get cable down here and hook to that stump. It's loose, and at least maybe drag it over here to this corner right here. It'll fill back in with silt if I can keep it cleared up. So I think that'll do it for today. Didn't get up there and do that one. I'll cut that stump and tree loose sometime here in the near future, and I am gonna have to go down here. All right, well, there it is. Battery went dead in the GoPro, of course, and I hate it dead, really. I'll show you here in a minute, but what I've been down here 4.5 hours, 5 hours this morning tromping around, and right after the battery went dead, I turned around to go over and get the saw, which it was sitting right there on that stump, and yeah, we went for a swim, a complete swim, head underwater swim. The only thing that made it was the GoPro. Oh me, I am frozen. About a foot of water in the bottom here, but anyway, we're gonna walk down here and look how bad the other is. When I was talking about moving the other log jam down there where it's kind of piled up, but so far so good. Another good rain coming along. Rise the creek up, and I believe it'll clear it out. It's a lot better than it was. So let's walk down here to the other end. Wind's kind of blowing. Not sure if you can hear me or not, but yeah, we're soaked. Took a bath. It's pretty cold, not gonna lie. Probably 38 today out of 15-mile-an-hour wind. Not too bad if you're not wet. But anyway, enough about that. I'm pooped, really, honestly, so it kind of worked out because I'm sore, out of shape, like I was saying. So I'm not sure that I can move this, but you know, a good flood comes, or a big rain that rises the creek, it will wash these small pieces on down. They won't jam up like, full-length trees and 10-12 foot logs. So anyway, walk down here and see, and we'll probably just call this one good, I reckon. Maybe, we'll see. All right, guys, one more before we wrap it up. Got this nice, it's actually a magnet in from Mr. Charlie, PA Grain Farmer on YouTube, Pennsylvania Grain Farmer. Go check him out if you haven't. Charlie's a super nice guy. Love following his stuff. Huge Oliver guy. Just very, very, very entertaining. So for some reason you guys are here and you haven't checked out Mr. Charlie over at PA Grain Farmer, go check him out. I'll try to put a link in the description. Actually, my board here is aluminum, so it won't stick, so I'm not real sure what I'm going to do. I think instead of trying to glue it and ruin a magnet, I think I might just cut me out a little piece of sheet metal and just either pop rivet it or tack it on here and then put the magnet on. That's very, very nice. Thank you, Mr. Charlie. I really appreciate that. Very nice. But like I said, guys, both of those channels, if you haven't checked them out, Mr. Will at Faraway Farm, I'll try to put a link in the description for him, and Mr. Charlie, PA Grain Farmer, both of them on YouTube. Go check them out. Tell them Nelson IP Farm sent you. Alright, guys, we're going to wrap this one up and call it good. This video is all over the place. A lot of crazy clips and footage. Just, it is what it is. Something needed to be done here. Thought I'd bring you guys along for it. Mr. Will, like I said, Faraway Farm, did that helmet cam footage the other night, and just brought back some memories when I tried that. So thought I would give it a shot. I'm sure mine didn't turn out anything at all like that. Hey, the camera wasn't on, like I said, when I took the tumble. Battery went dead just in time. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. If I found the clips of me doing a little bit of fencing and talking about that, it'll be in the video. If not, it'll just be the intro, you know, talking about doing the barbed wire, and then I think from there we move straight on to doing the log jam stuff. I really hate I lost that footage, especially because of Scott, but we'll see what happens. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I'm going to be bashed about running a chainsaw in the water. It's pennies on the dollar saw. Took the cover off, lubed everything up. You know, got a new bar and chain for it. It's cutting really crooked, so not a big deal. It is what it is, so just be easy on me if you will in the comments, but I know it's coming. So thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate you following on the journey with me. Like I said, it's like a box of chocolates, quote off a movie. You never know what you're going to get here from day to day. My mind is a is a wild thing at times, and when I get something on, today's Saturday, we're supposed to be in here working on the gooseneck, and I stressed myself so bad when I saw that log jam the other day that we just had to do it. So that's what we did today, so brought you along for it. See what happens over the next few days. Till next time, thank you.